Here we have Solana, symbol SOL versus the dollar. Same thing as before, really. I mean, it's very similar chart to Ethereum, not as strong as Ethereum, to be fair, in the shorter term. But as long as you are above your 175 base, okay. Just don't want to see a daily closure below there. If you do close below there, I do look for this one to retest your weekend wicks down to 155 to 160 or so. Until then, you know, this is looking like a complex low and a reaccumulation, I suppose. It's got a lot of work to do still, but you will have hidden bullish divergence with lower lows on RSI already. If you can confirm a local low right here, how would you confirm a local low is the real question, and that would be implying a daily closure above basically 201. Above 201, I do confirm this as a local low. It would also be a higher low with hidden bullish divergence and very likely does target the range highs yet again at about 230, which is the area where I'd start to get a lot more excited about this thing. So above 230 on a daily closure, that's where I'd be looking for not quick, but first a retest of the prior all-time highs within the next week or 10 days, somewhere around about 260 to 270. And then long-term upon validation above that 260 prior high, or I guess more like 270 actually, I would be looking for the next major macro targets to be met, 300 plus actually, you know, in the following weeks. That actually pretty damn good. Speaking of the higher term timeframes, what do we have right here? Weekly still kind of trudging along. I think it will have a chance. We do see that this correction is coming on massively declined volatility, which we haven't seen volatility this low since basically July, which set in this base over here before the last mega breakout from $30 to $200, which is rather impressive. The time before that where we saw relatively low volatility was back on over in December 2020, so about a year ago, from 180 all the way to $50. So very, very impressive right there, but did take its time obviously as well. Other than that, maybe we just briefly go over here and see if stochastic momentum agrees or disagrees with this. Maybe if the daily starting to turn up, that'd be a good sign, and it is not actually. It'll turn back up above 208 spot 79. 12-hour turns back up above 196.5, so that is a little bit better, but still actually somewhat far away as this one's trading below 190 right now. 4 hours freshly turning down below 202, and hourly is turning up right now above 187. So this one actually does look like it's a little bit more primed to test the downside first. I'd even say a 4-hour closure above, basically above 204 would do it for me as well for a little bit of a short-term local low in there, and very likely testing around the range highs again. But, you know, at best, I think this one's going sideways for a while here, and at worst, it obviously breaks below about 175, and at that point, you know, kind of have to put on your hard hat as this one very likely comes down significantly after that towards basically your weekend wick low, and we come back to it after that. So hopefully that was helpful, and there you go for Solana, sir.